I need an auto cue and I'll be a little tomorrow.
I'm here with Boots Online Doctor to talk with Everton and England's #1, Jordan Pickford, about all things football and men's health. Now, Boots Online Doctor wants to encourage more of us to stay on top of our health. So for a convenient way to access advice and prescription treatment for things like migraines and hair loss without a trip to the doctor. Jordan, thanks for coming, mate. Good to see you. How you been?
All good, all good.
Now, of course, it's a very busy time for you. How does that compare to sort of a normal season when you've had such a busy schedule?
For me, I've been doing this since I was 16-year-old, like youth tournaments and that, so I've never known anything different.
Are you keeping physically fit and active, or is that all about family time and sort of rest and recovery?
Everyone's different, and some people will have to train or will want to train, but for me it's spend as much time as I can with the family and getting on the beach, relaxing, and just take me away from it as much as I can.
Footy on the beach with your kids, so it's a step down, is it, to the...
Footy or cricket, I was one of
Yeah, you like your cricket?
I don't mind it.
Any good?
Nah, just a slugger. All right bowler, but a bit of a slugger.
Yeah, just no defence, yeah.
No defence.
Let's talk about the summer. Obviously, an amazing Euros for England. I want to talk about the highs and the lows, because it was so much to sort of dissect with that. The penalty shootout against Switzerland.
I thrive off it. I had 20 of my mates, best mates behind the goal, having the time of their lives. I've got my family in the stand. I remember just saying hello to my son, just in the crowd, absolutely thriving off it as well.
Really?
Same character, so...
Is he the same as you, is he?
Yeah.
Giving it to the fans and all that?
He'll give it a bit like, but he doesn't get nervous like me. Yeah, it's one of them where I feel like I'm in the moment and I'm ready and I'm on top of the world type of feeling.
Tell me about the prep, because we saw the bottle and the dive. So do you always know where you're going to go for every penalty, or does sometimes when a player's coming up, is there something they do with their body language that makes you change your mind?
There's little cues, shall you say, but majority of the time I know I'm going to go. So if you're seeing after that game, the bottle got leaked. So during the next 2 or 3 games, I didn't get the bottle out.
Really?
Yeah.
So even though you had the same prep, you didn't want that to be leaked?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just don't want to give the other team an advantage.
Yeah. I'm intrigued to know what your sort of overriding feeling is for the tournament.
Yeah, I think if you reflect on it, you've got to be proud to get to the final. To fall short, it's obviously very disappointing and like you're gutted and takes a lot out of you.
Does it?
Yeah, but you've got to be proud of what you've done and look back and reflect the journey we went on as players and like the journey the fans went with you as well.
Yeah, how important is your support network at times like that? Is that where you sort of lean on your friends, family the most in times like that?
Yeah, it's mainly my family really, mainly my son, because he'll tell us if I've done something wrong or something.
Will he?
Good, yeah.
Is he like that, yeah?
Yeah, he
Does he critique Jordan Pickford's performances?
Sometimes, yeah.
Does he?
Yeah. I played in the friendly the other day.
Yeah.
And before I went, he went, good luck, Daddy, just do what you did against Switzerland and Holland and you'll be all right.
Wow, I love that. And of course, I've got to ask you about Gareth. His time as England manager has come to an end. I know he's someone that you seem to have a great relationship with, as did a lot of players. Just wanted to get your thoughts on his departure and how much he'll be missed.
As a manager, Gareth being with me at 21s, and he got the seniors job, and my first call-up was through Gareth, and being on that journey together with as many as the other staff. I think it's been great for the nation. I think 2 finals, a semis and a quarters and 4 tournaments.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's been quality.
I can't have you here and not ask you about the sort of wearing your heart on your sleeve and what you enjoy. You seem to absolutely love playing football, but sort of getting underneath the skin of opposition, but also winding up fans. Is that fair to say?
Definitely. If you know me off the pitch, I'm like calm, but once I step over that white line, my game face is on. And
are you completely different then on the pitch to what you are off it?
Yeah. The emotion comes out, the pride comes out of me. I love every minute of it, because if I wasn't playing, I'd be in the stand being a fan as well. So you've got to have that togetherness with the fans and that bond with them. I feel like I've got that.
And in terms of your pre-match routine then, am I right in thinking you like your rave music, do you? And it's not calming, it's not mellow, it's...
No, it's a bit of both, like bouncy.
Bouncy?
Yeah, bouncy dance music, yeah. But it's not like MC rave.
Right, it's a bit mellow. Yeah.
It's still hardcore dance music, yeah.
I want to talk about the mental side of being a goalkeeper. Can it be a bit of a lonely place at times, being a keeper?
If you want it to be lonely, then yeah. But
really?
For me, if you see me constantly talking to the back four, might be talking absolute nonsense to them, but that's just me staying in the moment.
Is it?
Yeah, so most of the times I'm actually trying to help them, because giving them guidance, I can see the full picture. For me, I'm staying in the game by communicating to the lads in front of me.
So you talking is actually part of keeping your mental capacity there and keeping switched on?
Yeah, I'm still staying focused, yeah.
Because a lot of people have a lot to say about that, don't they, with you and other goalkeepers that are quite vocal. Is that a frustration you sometimes have?
Everyone's got their own opinion. It doesn't bother me. Technically, tactically, every goalkeeper's different. No keeper's identical.
No.
I'm Jordan Pickford. This is my style, and that's what I'll be. And I don't think whether it's good or bad, what people are saying. It's what works for me. And if it works, then I'm doing all right because I'm playing for England and I'm playing in the Premier League.
Yeah, well said. That's a great answer. Do you ever worry as a goalie? You make one mistake and it usually leads to a goal. I mean, I'm just thinking about the downsides to it.
So I've worked with a psychologist now for like 4 or 5 years. So I was just bored and I wasn't playing at my best. Obviously, first child, change of life really. For the best.
Was that tough? Obviously, it's an amazing. I'm a new dad. It's amazing becoming a dad, but there are stresses that come with that. Did you find that particular?
Yeah, I found it
tough then when you became a dad.
I found it a lot tougher than with a star of the second child.
Did you?
Yeah, I was only 23 maybe at the time, so I wasn't playing great football. Then it was the sleep side of it as well. It can be a bit tough. My missus kind of took a lot of that stress off me back really, but thought I'll speak to Jamie and get in touch and do some work. And what we kind of worked on was don't bring football back home too much. When you get in the door, be Jordan the family man.
Is that easier said than done though?
Yeah, because I've learned to do it and I feel like it really helps, you know, unless Arlo asks a few questions about the game.
I think we need a second series of you and Arlo. I'd love to see that.
He'll be on here for about an hour.
What are your sort of secrets to getting through difficult moments in your career, would you say?
If you're having a difficult time and you're not injured, like if you're just playing football or you're out the side, I'll go and play golf. Golf's like my release, so...
Is the dressing room a place where you do have conversations with teammates who might be struggling with certain things?
Yeah, I think it's definitely in a better place where everyone's a lot more open. I think if you're not open about it, then you're keeping it all in there, so you need to express your feelings. So I think the world's definitely in a better place in the football industry as well. When I first spoke to my psychologist, I'll reach out to him because it's got to come from you yourself. I think it's definitely important to speak out really.
The other thing I want to talk to you about is your fitness, because your record is pretty phenomenal, isn't it, when it comes to injuries? What do you put that down to?
I've always kind of got my set routine for the week. If I'm feeling a bit tired or a bit leggy or a bit stiff, I might just not do as many or, you know, so... But when I'm on the training pitch, it's like, I've got to be flat out, I've got to be giving it me all, so...
Have you got a cheat meal?
I've got a few.
Can you say what they are?
Nice kebab pizza.
Is it kebab pizza?
I haven't had one of them for a while.
I presume you have that after a game, not before a game.
Yeah, I don't have that a Friday before a Saturday game.
Jordan's a bit slow on his feet. He has that kebab pizza. Tell me about nutrition in terms of what you have pre-game then and night before and day of.
Yeah, I'm quite superstitious with it, to be fair.
Are you?
Yeah. If we're playing Saturday, lunchtime on a Friday, I'll have pasta and sauce, salmon. On the night time, I'll have salmon again, tagliatelle pasta.
You'll have salmon and pasta for lunch and dinner, the same meal?
Yeah, different types of pasta. So I'll have penne.
Still similar though, isn't it?
Yeah, so same old, different jockey.
It works for you?
Yeah, and then pretty much I'll have scrambled egg beans on toast with salmon.
With salmon again?
Yeah.
So Jordan Pickford has 3 lots of salmon in a 24-hour period before a game?
Yeah.
And then you're boshing down a kebab pizza at night?
Yeah, with a good result, aye.
Is that, it's like, on a serious note though, can keepers get away with it a bit more than outfield players? Because obviously you cover less distance, less running and that sort of thing, or not?
No, because you still want to feel light as a keeper, yeah. Even if you ask the outfield lads, I think they'll have a good guidance, but they won't be afraid to have a cheat meal as well.
Yeah, got you.
I don't think you can be too strict on yourself.
Is it that keepers tend to be less fit than outfield players, or is that a complete myth as well?
At Everton, the manager, he calls it the gaffer's day. An hour and a half or 2 hours of just non-stop running without the ball. Keepers don't do it, but we're working hard doing the keeper drills.
Right.
So we're getting beasted on the side anyway. So
do the outfield lads banter you that you're not part of gaffer's day then?
Yeah, but they know we probably won't be able to do it, to be fair. So it's just a total different fitness. Yeah,
I get that. We're going to have a little comparison now, me and you, about our fitness and nutrition. So I'm looking forward to this, Jordan. I think you might come out on top, mate.
Mate, you never know.
Jordan, this is Dr. Mark, who is the Boots Online Doctor Men's Health Lead. He's also a clinical GP in London. He's well placed to be quizzing us. I'm going to need a bit of luck for this, aren't I?
Maybe. Let's see.
Let's start with how much exercise in minutes per week do you generally do?
He's going to win this one, isn't he?
Probably is.
Professional athlete.
Including golf or not?
Including golf, yes.
Yeah, I'd probably do about 17, 18 hours.
A week?
Yeah.
17, 18 hours a week of exercise?
If that's including golf.
Wow. 2 hours a week, 3 hours
2
a week?
hours. Okay, that's decent. So you should be aiming, as an average man, for about 2.5 hours a week.
Is that 1-0 Jordan?
I think it is. Do you know how many calories you eat in a day? So a hamburger is about 300 calories.
So there's 900.
He looked at my belly when he said that, wow. Unbelievable.
I'll be around 2,500, 3,000 maybe.
So your average man needs about 2,500 calories a day. Compare that to an average woman, it's about 2,000. I want to talk about the other side now. So in the UK, we're not so good at talking about bowels when we do a number 2. I want to destigmatise it. It's really important because bowel cancer is one of the top 5 cancers that affect men over the age of 20. How many times a day do you open your bowels?
Do you want to go first?
I knew you'd chuck it with me. Wow, I don't log it, but I would guess twice a day.
Yeah, I'll probably be the same, yeah.
At least once a day, or 2 to 3 times a day is fine as well. The key thing to notice is if there's a change in your bowel habit. If it goes suddenly from like constipated to really loose and it stays that way, that's when I want you to go and speak to your doctor. That's really important.
Okay, good advice.
How often, if at all, you weigh yourselves?
So in the Euros, I would do it every morning.
You have to weigh yourself every day?
Yeah. Like, so you've got to like log like how much sleep you've had, how you're feeling, how your body's feeling, what your weight
Wow.
is.
How about you? Do you?
I mean, a lot less than that. The last time I weighed myself was a year ago, I think.
Okay, a year ago, Smithy. Wow.
Scales are broke.
That's his excuse, isn't
You
it?
said, yeah.
You might hear something about body mass index. It's your weight over your height squared. It's trying to give you an idea of whether you're in a normal weight, you're overweight, or if you're considered obese. So just weighing yourself, maybe a bit more frequent than once a year, could be helpful to just identify where a doctor might consider your health.
Yeah, you've won that one, mate. Hands down.
No offence will be taken, but are you the type of person that will go to your doctor willingly, or will you avoid us at all costs?
Yeah, like any problems, I'll go. I'm a bit of a worrier.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm a type 1 diabetic, actually, so with my diagnosis, it came on quite brutally and suddenly.
Sure.
I mean, I was told I was a week away from a coma, but
Wow.
I prevented myself going to see someone. Since being diagnosed and going through that life-changing sort of health diagnosis, I'm now the opposite, where if there's anything wrong with me, I want to get it seen.
Absolutely. You're not expected to know this stuff yourself, so always go and see someone. Great advice. Okay, so I want you to be honest with you guys. Do you sleep right away, or do you look at your phone before you go to bed?
I've got to watch something to fall asleep with.
Looking at it so close to going to bed, it's going to affect the quality of sleep. So if possible, just put it away a bit earlier.
Yeah, I tend to watch Jordan Pickford YouTube montages before bed. Good.
You'll be up all night.
You've got an incredible mindset and what you've achieved for Everton and England. People love watching you play. I just wonder what advice you'd have for younger people coming through.
Make sure you enjoy what you're doing. That's the most important thing. Then if you're not enjoying it and you find it difficult and having tough times, it's like speak to the people who's around you, your support network, your family, your friends, whether it may be your coaching staff who you get along with really well. Just speak to them and ask them for advice and how can you be better.
It's great advice. I think it's the perfect note to end it. Jordan, you are a top bloke. Always a pleasure catching up with you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Ledge.
Top man.
Thank you.
Boots Online Doctor, a convenient way to access advice and prescription treatment without a trip to the doctor. For more information, click the link below.